Hi everybody, it's GhostCritic. It's Sunday, so it's a vloggy day. Before I start on anything, and just so this person will hear this straight away instead of having to wait till the end, a message going out to Brush454. Just to remind you, you won third prize in the draw for my digital codes. I tried to send you a message, but for some reason you're not taking incoming messages. So can you message me so I can reply back and give you those codes? Hopefully you still want them. If you don't want them, send me a quick message as well, and I'll give you, say, till the end of the month, just in case you're on holiday or something like that, to get to me. And if you don't get back to me within the end of the month, I'll just throw them out to whoever wants them. So yeah, Brush454, get in touch. So we usually start off with a haul, and I have a haul of types and some bits and bobs that I've picked up along the way. Let's start with the single issues. Again, this is from this. I try not to go every week because it kind of looks like there's still the same things that I'm not really interested in at all. But sometimes there are a few bits worth picking up. And I kept seeing these, and I thought, oh, am I really interested? And I just thought, well, they were between £1 and £1.50 each. So I just thought, well, something to read, and why not? So we have a few issues of Justice League Quarterly from the 90s. This is number 4. We've got number 5. These are like 80-page specials. Number 6. Some Mark Waid written stories in these. And number 8. Found a few more Daredevil issues. So we've got a Kingpin cover there with Daredevil 253, 254 and 255. And then from my comic book store, I was rifling through the back issues and saw a few X Factors to fill in some gaps. So we have issue 39 of X Factor, great cover there. Issue 48, fantastic over there, and that completes my Judgment War storyline. This was the only part I was missing, so I can read the whole story now. I mean, I've read them, but I can read the whole story now all in one go. And also X Factor issue 60, which was part of the crossover of the Extinction Agenda. So looking forward to reading that. And I managed to pick up another Fantastic Four. This is from, when was this from? I think that says 1990. It's issue 344. So another FF to tick off the list. I did pick up a couple of books as well. Picked up another of the new 52 DC trades. This time I'm going to have a go on Frankenstein Agent of Shade. I've read the first couple of issues and it's been a fun ride so far. Loving all the monsters and the kind of the creature commandos. So yeah, having a good time with that. And I also bought this lovely book. It's called Details. It's by Fabio Moon and Gabriel Barr, and it's a lovely book. It's all drawn and inked just in black and white, and they are just lovely little stories from Moon and Barr, based in their home country of Brazil. And they are just like really personal stories. They even star in a few of the tales, and it's just a really kind of nice slice of life And like I said, it's a very personal book and very sweet, very endearing, and I loved it, and we'll be going back and reading those again and again. So those were my pickups for over this week. News wise, we've been fed more and more information about the whole Marvel Now event that's upcoming. The kind of two things that stuck in my mind that I was kind of interested in, or kind of piqued my interest, was X-Men Legacy is starting from #1 again, and this time it's going to have Professor X's son, Legion, who was the guy who kicked off the whole, or caused the whole Age of Apocalypse storyline way back when. He's going to lead the team. So that's kind of interesting because he's a very, very powerful mutant. I haven't read, I'm not reading a lot of X-Men anyway, but it's been a long time since I've read a lot about him, and from what I've read, this is a kind of a tale from his perspective, being the leader of this new X-Men team, and it sounds like it's going to be kind of very much a redemption storyline, trying to make amends for obviously all the stuff he did in the past. The other one that was interesting is, yes, Fantastic Four is starting again with Fraction and Bagley, creative team on that. But FF is also starting again from issue 1. But it's veered so far away from the kids and that kind of storyline that we've had now in the current FF. And we've got a whole new Future Foundation team of Ant-Man, She-Hulk, Medusa from the Inhumans, and also a new Miss Thing. It's from the pictures I've seen, it's a human character, but they have this kind of thing suit over them. It's very strange, and it does look kind of kooky and weird, and I think that's a lot down to the fact that they've got Mike Allred on the book doing art, and is a kind of very funky, kind of left of field artwork. It's very goofy. I'm not sure about that title, but interested nonetheless. Another thing that kind of raised my eyebrows in the news this week is the Justice League movie, and the rumour mills are going over and over and turning, but there's rumours that Ben Affleck is going to direct. I'm not too sure about that. Don't get me wrong, I like the guy as an actor. Okay, let's forget about Daredevil. It wasn't the greatest film, but I don't necessarily think that was because of Ben Affleck, because I would very much like to see him again as Daredevil. But just directorially, is he the right person? Has he got that big of an interest in the comic book genre? He was in a film called Hollywoodland a while ago, which dealt with the kind of mysterious circumstances of George Reeves' death. George Reeves being the guy who was in the black and white TV show of Superman, and it kind of showed his life and the mysterious circumstances, like I said, of his death. So he kind of has that into the kind of comic book world, but I'm not too sure. Again, like I said, it's a big rumour. So next month, it's 0-issue month for DC. I have to say, they haven't really kind of timelined this very well. For the issue 12s, you're up to a year now. You would have expected your issue 12s of whatever titles you're picking up to have these big moments to finish the year off, but it just seems to me, I don't know how it felt for anyone else, but a lot of the books that I've read, the stories that have led up to issue 12, they've been very fillerish, and they're kind of waiting for that 0-issue month. And it's a shame. You could have had this big climax up to issue 12 and then, you know, teased us, because I guess we're going to have to wait for issue 13 for another month while they put out all these Zero issues. And I think they just missed out on a really big opportunity. Which is a shame. But then there's been a lot of things, well, a few things that have been wrong with the DC universe at the moment. But that's DC for you. Finally-ish, YouTube, what have I been watching? What should you be watching too? Well, it does seem like it's summer madness upload video time with a lot of us. Last week I told you about MAW0001, who's doing his 31 days in August, a video a day. Obviously I've been uploading a ton of stuff lately for my 500 plus subscriber, and well, Custom Bromstar, our friend Scott, has decided to dip his toe into putting out a video a day, and he's doing an amazing job on his Crisis Countdown, which I believe last time I looked was up to part 5. I'll put a link to that in the description box below, and check out the parts that came before it. Show him all your support, which I'm sure you're all doing anyway. 123 Comic Man had a competition, a contest this week to show off your favourite X-Men or X-Men related title. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to participate in this, but I just had so much to do this week, and work has been a crock of so, but a lot of YouTubers have been throwing their X-Men comic into the ring, so look out for videos by Rick's Geeking It and the Captain Cummins, Oddfellow's Thoughts, Your Proline Buddy. They've all shown off their favourite X-Men titles. I'll put a link to the 123 Comic Man's contest, and I think if you scroll down a bit you'll see all the video responses, so I'm sure there are a lot more, but those are the guys that I've caught my eye out and really watched this morning. So yeah, those are some videos for you guys to check out on YouTube. And finally, I just want to say a big thank you really to everyone this week. Kind of touched on it just a second ago. It's been a really horrendous work week for me. There's been a lot of work to do, and I've kind of felt on my own and very pressurised to get stuff done this week. And it's just been really nice to come home and find messages from a lot of you, some personal messages just thanking me really for what I'm doing on my channel. It's so appreciated, and at the end of the day, to see a message like that, it kind of perks my spirits up a bit and makes me ready for the next day. And of course, all your kind comments on my art video from yesterday. You were all way too kind. I'm still embarrassed about showing them off now, but I'm glad you all enjoyed them. It was a bit of fun for me. I'm glad you did enjoy it. It won't happen again. It won't happen again. So that's me. Yeah, that's my vlog for the week. I wish you all a great week. Hope you've got some great comics to look forward to on Wednesday. And I'll see you very soon, no doubt. Goodbye and take care.